G'day, Finroo here. Welcome along, Finroo's Home Brewing. Yesterday I had a visit from a fella by the name of Tim. He is a local home brewer, bit of a local home brewing legend, and it was great. He's been watching a few of my videos, whatnot, and he thought to himself, I might go and meet up with Finn and give him a few of my beers to try. So I was fortunate enough to meet the fella. Really good on a stinking hot day here in Christchurch. So we had a couple and chatted beer, as you do. And tried a couple of his beers yesterday. One of his beers that we had yesterday, which I really enjoyed, was the Verdant Tropical Pale Ale. And that came in at 5.1%, 39 IBUs. Got nice little cool labels for his beers. He's done very well in some competitions too. I've just tried the Belgian Brown, which I'll tell you about shortly, which took a gold medal in the New Zealand Brewers Cup 2023. So that's wonderful. This one here I'm about to try is a bronze medal from the same competition as a Belgium triple. So I'll get onto that shortly. But this one that we had yesterday, he's got the description here: a wonderful mix of tropical and regular fruit. The mosaic and nectar on hops provide passion fruit, peach and pineapple flavors, but also offers grapefruit and mango, tangerine and orange citrus. And I really picked up yesterday on the orange. It was wonderful. New Zealand grains include ale malt, Munich wheat, medium crystal, and dark crystal. So that were very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'll just crack the top off this. This is the bronze medal Belgian triple, coming in at very respectable 7.6%. He looks like he brewed this on the, I don't know if this is brew date or when he bottled it. He bottles from the kegs, he was telling me. He's got a huge setup by the sound of it. I think he said he had 20 kegs. Yeah, I'm just a lad, right? 20th of the 10th, 22. So that's when it was either bottled or brewed. And he's got here best before the 30th of the 10th, 24. So there's a couple of years there. Yeah. Well, let's so he's got all these off the keg. So there's plenty of his there. He told me he's got a special bottling thing that he bottles his beer with, and he was telling me about it. I think I might actually invest in one at some point. Okay. I mean, there's plenty of carbonation there, right? I'd with my setup there, which is basically a hose that I put on the end of the tap, I would never get that. Oh, yes. I would never get that kind of carbonation when I bottle with my setup. That's beautiful and clear. He does use finings. He gave me quite a few tips on a few things and a few things that I've been thinking about. Quite a very knowledgeable brewer. We're talking about using finings, and we're talking about filtering beer, and that's very clear. So let's have a look at this. It's poor beautiful, isn't it? The beer here, the gold medal Belgian Brown, I really got a nice chocolate flavour out of that, and it was very nice and very refreshing. I do like a good Belgian beer. It says on here he's got a rich malt and dark fruit Belgian sweeter beer. Ingredients include Pilsner or Pilsen, Aurora, Crystal, chocolate, Shepherd's Delight, plus some candy syrup. And I've never used candy syrup before. Hops include a Magnum and SARS, fermented with Abbey yeast. And that was very, very nice. So thanks, Tim. Very, very nice. Enjoyed that. And I drank that and I thought, geez, I better do a video on these beers, because otherwise I'll drink a lot and I won't have done one. That's, look at that, spectacular, hey? Home brewing. Wonderful. So let's just have how we smell before. The aromas are beautiful on this. I'm getting a few things here, as a matter of fact. I'm getting orange, but I'm getting tobacco. Tobacco or ash? Tobacco ash, and not in a bad way. Don't get me wrong. It's just what I'm smelling. It's a beautiful aroma. But you think, oh, geez, smoke, cigarette ash? No, but beautiful. Oh, beautiful. I'm getting a few things come at me. I'll dive straight in and have a swig. So, cheers. Mm. It's oh. So what I'm getting off this beer is beautiful. I am actually getting. I can taste the hop dryness there. I can taste. I thought I could taste wheat there. When you get have a wheat when you have a drink a wheat beer. Is it clove and banana? I can't actually smell clove and banana, but I can taste what I might taste if I was having a wheat beer. I definitely can taste it. I can smell that too. Very, very nice. Interesting that I fermented with Lallemand Abbey yeast. Lallemand Abbey yeast. That is very interesting. And it's quite strong, I have to tell myself. There's a dryness there, a nice dryness, a nice finishing. Certainly not a thick, rich beer, but certainly a beer that has a nice refreshing, not fully dry, but a nice refreshing, moorish taste. That wheat that's what I'm describing. Whether that is what anyone else would describe, I don't know. Probably not. But it does have that. It does have that same smell. That's well carbonated, as Abbey ales are. Belgian triple, beautiful beer. Well done, Tim. Cheers. I'm just still trying to get my head around. And it's got a nice sweetness. Okay, I'm getting my head around it now. My neighbour gave me a bottle, one of those big 750 ml bottles with the cork in it and the wire at the top of an Abbey yeast. It was a blonde. It was You know the one it is. It's a blonde. It was strong, and this has got that nice. This has got a nice fruity, highly carbed, or not as highly carved as the one that my neighbour gave me because I could hardly pour the damn thing. This is good. This is great. Mm. Superb. Tim, I really like that. I think it's really nice. I can't taste any off flavours. Usually, off flavours sort of hit me right between the eyes. I'm not, and I wish I'd never learned about off flavours and beers because I pick them up from time to time, as I guess a lot of you guys do, off flavours and commercial beers. You think, oh shit, there's something wrong there. In fact, I won't say the name of the brewery, but a very pronounced brewery here in New Zealand. It's not fair for me to say the name of the brewery because they have such a high reputation and awesome beer, and you know shit happens. Um, but I bought one of their beers a couple of weeks ago, and it was really it had a horrible coating on the tongue. Um, there was something bad. It was oxidized. I could really taste it was oxidized. There was like there were really strong phenols in it, and they were just it just wasn't a nice beer at all. Um, so it happens, right? And unfortunately, when you start learning about beer, we've talked about this before. They become part of your brain psyche, the way that you know, and it's all fun to listen, you know, talk about beer and taste it and analyze it and everything like that. But you know, I don't think I could really taste oxidation in beer until I really had to look for it one day, and someone asked me to look for some oxidation in some beer, and it took me half the bottle to find it. And once I'd found it, I'll never forget it now. And so, you know, from time to time, I'll pick up a commercial beer, um, or even a homebrew beer, and I'll get that. It's very subtle a lot of the time, and it's, you know, I know it's a pain for people, um, for brewers, and the packaging industry for brewing it must be horrendous. Well, I know they have issues. People have issues. That is awesome beer. I really like that. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly show you what else he gave me. Um, very, 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 very nice to get all these beers. What have we got here? Oh, he didn't put out any of the stops. Very generous he is. Um, so obviously he's a great brewer, and that's testament to that for sure. And he brews all the time. He brews like double, triple batches. Um, he's just a legend, really. What have we got here? Alt beer dark lager. Um, he's got here. Okay, I'll just. Grains include Pilsner, Munich, wheat, medium crystal, light chocolate. Nice. Traditionally hopped with Hallertau, Mittelfrüh, and Tenang. I actually haven't used any of those. I don't think those hops, but I like this. So it's got wheat in there. I like that. Medium crystal, good. Yep, nice. Light chocolate. Yep. A nice dark lager. What's it got? 4.5%. Perfect. ABV. Yeah, 4.5% ABV. 30 IBUs. Yeah, nice. Yeah, beautiful. That'll be awesome. What else we got here? Oh, a bronze medal for that same competition. Shepherd's Delight Red APA version 5. Golden barley malt combines with rich malty and toffee grains to create a unique flavoursome red APA. American hops, including Mosaic, Citra, and Strata, provide a great bitterness to balance the richer fruit. Richer fruit malts, cake malts, grains, American ale, grains ale, American ale. Oh, you know what he's done there. Shepherd's Delight, Aurora, and medium crystal and toffee. Crystal and toffee. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what he's done with that, because I won in a competition a bag of toffee malt and I sold it. I didn't like it. I don't know why. I just didn't like it. Maybe I wasn't brewing very well at that point and I blamed it on the toffee malt. But I'll see how I go with that. American wheat beer. Grains include wheat malt, pale ale, Munich, lightly hopped with laurel hops. I've never heard of laurel hops. Does he mean floral hops? Lightly hopped with floral hops, could mean that. 5.5% ABV, 32 IBU. And we had a talk about, although this one here that I'm drinking is, what did I say this one was? 7 point something? 7.6. We talked about alcohol content, alcohol volume, and for home brewing and just general. We don't have to kill ourselves, do we, with the hobby? Do you know what I mean? It's all. I mean, I know that an 8% APA or stout is absolutely wonderful, but it's a now and then thing, right? We try to making our beers brew because we like to drink our beers, and we were talking yesterday about it. 4 to 5% is more than enough, because we don't want to get too many health issues. So so American wheat, nice one, and another one. See, it's like Christmas morning. Or did I talk about this one? Oh, so this is the same. I think this is the same. 39, yeah. So I've got another bottle of that, which I will actually do that one on camera as well, because that's worth talking about. Yeah. That is like when you're talking about the nice fruity flavours from hops, what you can get. This beer that I had yesterday, and I've got this one to try later on, is exceptional. So it was like Dino and my mate from Taupo. The names always escape me. Wonderful beers, wonderful brewing beers from home brewers. So cheers very much, Tim. Roy Goddard is his name. That's the guy from Taupo, my mate Roy. Wonderful beers, and thank you everyone for that have sent me beers. It's a real treat and a real privilege to meet you guys, and whether it's on email or chat on the phone or whatever, or come around and see me. It's a real privilege and a pleasure, and so much enjoyed our chat yesterday, Roy, Tim. So thank you very much. Cheers, everybody. Brew on, brew great beers, and you take care. Oh,